So today was definitely a different morning because my husband was sick, so I couldn't feel myself getting up. And the sound that my wardrobe makes when I'm trying to close it just makes me want to just scream out and just take off my ears and throw them away. And today's such a beautiful day for that. So I forgot to film myself doing my skincare and showering and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. So I really, you know how passionate I am with like cleaning and the kitchen and all that kind of stuff. So that is the first thing that I do, or one of the first things that I do. Yes, I did open my windows before, but yeah, this morning I decided to go with a coffee. I just felt like I needed the energy, like a boost of energy. I don't like how it tastes. It's way too strong. I don't know how my husband drinks that. Had to add sugar. I hate it. I don't like it. It tastes horrible. Today is really hot, which I don't like. I just miss winter so much because the entire year I've just been in summer. I was in summer when I was in South Africa. I escaped winter and came to France, and it was during summer. So great. And that is my husband laughing at me because it's so cringe what I'm doing. So people here don't have separate bins like in South Africa where your house number like is on your bin, so you just like throw it away like outside by your bin. You have to like walk to the like street bin. It's weird, but anyway, here's me now. We're about to go to the pharmacy and putting on my sunscreen because my skincare is now finished. I only have the washing thing, but like the lotion thing that I showed in my previous video, it's finished. So we're about to go to the pharmacy. Apparently some people are sick in this household, so there are some days where I definitely feel like dressing up, but today was just not it. It was just too hot to dress up, and I'm really proud of my skin. Like, we're doing great. I'm feeling more confident without wearing any makeup. Having lived in South Africa for most of my life, my family didn't have a car, so we'll take public transport or just like walk to places. It's becoming like so odd for me to just drive everywhere, and here you can't really walk. In some places the roads are too small, so that's been an interesting thing for me. And yeah, so since my husband is sick, I decided to make him breakfast or lunch at this time. And he really likes the sandwiches that I make, which are pretty basic honestly, but it's very revolutionary to him. But here I'm making my own. I've already made his. It's just cheese, and I put mayonnaise, but like the mayonnaise that kind of tastes South African, like a little bit like it, and eggs obviously, and the polony is for me. He doesn't like polony, and like that's it. Like that's literally it, but it's so revolutionary here. Because usually like sandwiches, okay, I don't know anything about sandwiches in France. I've never eaten a sandwich from like a shop. But anyway, here's me cleaning up the mess that I had made while making this lunch thing, which was really nice. Honestly, I really liked it, especially the juice. Anyway, so let's eat. I don't know if you guys remember, but I said that I wanted to put up the curtains, but the thing is, these curtains are not made for the pole that we have over here, so I need to make holes so that it fits. So right now I have one of the curtains here. I'm gonna have to cut it because it's too long. It's too long and it's gonna end up like halfway here, so I'm gonna need to cut maybe 5%, no, not 5%, like around here, and then make, okay, y'all will see as I do it. Here I'm using a ruler to attempt to make a straight line so I can cut it properly. I did work in a factory before where I would like cut a lot of sheets and stuff like that, so I guess that's where I learned that from, and it came out pretty straight. I was pretty impressed with myself, and I'm not a professional, trust me, I'm not. So here what I was trying to do is make the little cuts so that I can sew it. Look, just have a look at what I'm doing, so that I can sew it on the sides. So now I'm just trying to cut it oh, I am speaking nonsense. Child. Anyway, so I'm cutting that into little blocks so that it can be a perfect little hole for the pole to slide in. I think I explained that properly. Yeah, kind of like that, so that goes there, and then I sew it on the sides so that works, so that it just slides in properly, and then I can just hang it up and I can be able to open and close it. Yeah, I think I explained that very well, sort of. So I'm the type of person to just like think of something and then just go ahead and do it. I don't care if I'm gonna mess it up. My sister knows this. When it came to like sewing and cutting things, I would always like take her clothes and I would just think of an idea, or like I would see something on 5-minute craft and then just do it and then not really think it through. But with this, I was like, you know what, I really need to think this through, because this was like 11 euros, which is honestly quite a lot. Someone said I was a cheapskate. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate. But like, yeah, I had a lot of planning to do this. Okay, this is turning out to be way harder than I thought it would be. This is hard. It's like really hard, and I don't have a machine. I don't have a sewing machine. So I'm just gonna have to do it by hand, and I have a really tiny needle, so hopefully it doesn't break. But like, I need that because I really tried to put some pins so that we can make it this way and that the pole goes through this way, but I don't like how that looks. So I am finally done. It looks a mess, but it works. This is where the pole thing is gonna go through, and now it's time to iron. I'm so tired. I feel like this is the generation that will just never use an iron. This is like the second time I'm using this iron since we got it, which was about 4 months ago. And that's weird, but there we are. We did it. I did it, and it came out pretty good. Like it was really, it was good. Like thinking of how it was and how I was just never gonna be able to do it. But you guys see my idea, right? You see where I was going with it. It's just gonna need more ironing just so that the flaps really go nicely. Hopefully I can do it later on, and that's just me like saying to my husband like, yeah, I did it. Like, yeah. And after that, we're driving to the supermarket, my second favorite place. And I say that because as a newly wife sort of thing, you really want to fill your house with like a lot of things. Like there weren't curtains. I just got curtains. So it's like simple things like that. You just want to like fill your house with like lots of plates and stuff like that. So I really like going to the supermarket so I can just add in some things that I would, you know, just to decorate the house, just to make it more homey, because it was definitely looking like a bachelor pad. But that's another story for another time. So okay, the sun went down pretty fast. Like it was actually quite dark. I was really shocked. The big supermarkets almost remind me of Percy Jackson, the time where they're in Vegas and then they stay inside for like 9 days or something like that, because you know you don't see outside. So that's how it felt like nostalgia or something like that. But like, yeah, I can't believe that it's already nighttime and the sun is going down way too quickly. Obviously it's becoming winter soon, so yeah. But